This time, we're taking our love for shipping containers to the next level by creating a budget-friendly equipment storage shed. I've got some second-hand roof trusses, shipping containers, and a bit of DIY lumber, and I'm hoping to keep costs under $15,000. Let's see if I can pull that off. First up, prepping the building site. Our property is like a mountain goat's playground, steep and rocky. Armed with a massive 3010 excavator, I dug into the dirt like a kid in a sandbox. Who knew moving tons of dirt could be so satisfying? Thanks to our new shallow well, I even used water for compaction. Talk about multitasking. Finally, it was time for the shipping container delivery. I was sweating bullets wondering if we could get this 40-foot beast up our driveway, but our summer road project paid off big time. The delivery driver backed it down the hill like a pro, and it was up to Cy and me to wrangle it into place. Spoiler alert, it took some serious teamwork and a bit of dragging. With the containers leveled and ready, it was time for windows. I decided to get fancy and weld some metal frames. I mean, who doesn't want a little natural light while working? Cutting the openings with an angle grinder felt like a mini action movie. Measuring twice, cutting once, and thankfully not losing any fingers. Next up, paint. We decided to spray paint the containers, which was way more fun than it sounds. 6 gallons later, we had 2 beautifully matching containers that looked less like shipping containers and more like a cool workshop. I may have accidentally painted my hands and face in the process, but who doesn't love a little abstract art? Then came the roof. Time to face my fear of heights. With Courtney on the skid steer, I climbed up and started screwing down the metal sheets. Of course, I realized I was squaring off to a fascia board that was totally not square. Cue the creative problem solving. By the end of the day, we went from rough framing to a fully functional roof. High fives all around. In a moment of brilliance, or maybe madness, I decided we needed a rooftop deck. Because why not? I quickly framed it out with leftover lumber, and before we knew it, we had a space for future epic adventures. Maybe even a bridge or mountain bike jumps. Who needs a boring old shed when you can have a party spot? As we wrapped up the roof and added some metal trim, I couldn't help but think about how far we'd come. With a little creativity and a lot of teamwork, we transformed these containers into a covered equipment storage shed that looked like it belonged on a design show. Okay, maybe not quite. 1 month and $15,000 later, we had a stunning 1,760 square feet of weatherproof bliss. This shed will keep everything safe from the winter elements, and I can't wait to show you how I'll transform the inside into my secret workspace. Thanks for joining us on this crazy journey. Until next time, keep building and laughing.